Market District is a project that ISG has been working on for the past couple months. It is located in Des Moines, Iowa. We have multiple disciplines and multiple offices working on this project. Using multiple ISG applied tech services, we were able to move quickly on this project that encompassed this large area. ISG had multiple disciplines with ISGers from nearly every office working on this project. Through photos, videos, and 3D scan data, our applied tech services were able to create the digital twin that allowed us to bust our geo-silos and create a cooperative work environment that allows anyone from anywhere to feel like they're on site. The one thing I'd like to highlight about drone is that it's not just pretty pictures and pretty video. It's also used for existing site conditions, just to give people and designers a better idea of the landscape, correlation to the site. It also just allows us to get the marketing aspect as well. So one of the more interesting SLAM MDs that we did was the structure that had right about here, you'll see in the video that we show next, you just couldn't see this part down here, and you couldn't see the number of pipes that are coming into it, sizes. Again, SlamMD allows us to see what just couldn't be seen before. Market District, it used to be a more industrial, commercial area. So there's a lot of older structure. A lot of this hasn't been replaced, as you can see, in decades. So there was a lot of buried infrastructure that we just didn't know where things were going, condition, and this gives our designers and our engineers the ability to, get a real handle on what's going on down below the ground, gives them more information so that they can make more informed decisions. So for Market District, we went down and 3D scanned the project using our Terrestrial scanner. We had both scanners out here with 2 technicians. It took us about 3 weeks entirely to get all 16 plus blocks roughly. So what we get is a point cloud, and we use this then for our topographic survey. We're able then to extract out just the ground points. That's what you're viewing here. And we can then bring this into Civil 3D so that our designers and our engineers can basically create their surface and get a real feel for the existing conditions, elevations, curb shots, whatever they need, they will be able to pull that out from this information. One of the nice exports that we get is the Trimble Scan Explorer viewer. This is a self-contained software that doesn't require any installation. Anybody can view it. You can send it to clients, shareholders, but essentially what it allows us to do is for each setup that we scan, you get to see existing conditions. You can grab measurements. You can grab just single points out if you'd like. Usually if we did this traditionally with traditional survey practices, you would only get, single points and a handful of pictures. And this again just allows our designers to see what we're capturing, how we're pulling it out, and gives us additional information to revisit the site if needed. Now we're going to send it over to Jeremy, who's going to show how we took a Google Earth project and applied it for this project.
We used the Google Earth platform just so we could show an overall property boundary for the project that we're working on, because it incorporated so many different blocks of a neighborhood and various cross sections of streets, and each street had its own unique cross section. So being able to have a way electronically to depict that would be available not only to our internal team, but also to our client, as well as the external team we're working with at the city, as well as our fellow consultants, design workshop in Sherwood. There was one place where we could all look and know what we were proposing to do in very specific locations. And then at the same time, we were able to, it gave the capability to zero in and look at what the existing condition looks like for a comparison in real world time, and to be able to navigate around and just see how the proposed improvements interacted with the existing infrastructure. The imagery obtained with the scanner, that was definitely for the internal design, because we know we'll be getting into intricate detail, but still having both was valuable because the Google model was used more from a high level perspective, just to keep everybody on the same page and understand what the project involved.